Here I am, in the place to be. Mr. K and B, you can't fuck with me. Extra sexy, extraordinary. Palms are hairy, your mama pop. What up, y'all? K and B, the sexy ninja, in the place to be for C Plus Studio. Whoa. And a Paper Saber universe. The Fast 10 trailer is here. Tickets on sale now. I love the Fast franchise. If you want to go see my road to Fast 9, I should pick up on that. I believe we stopped at 5 or 6 or something like that. But I love these movies because it's everything I love. I can leave my brain at the door. There's no real, it's just, the family aspect and, the bond between all these characters and growing with these characters now up to 10, 11 movies if you count the Hobbs and Shaw, and everyone's back for this one except The Rock, because we all know what happened there. But do we need The Rock? I don't think so. The trailer just dropped and I wanted to I'll record it separately from this, but I wanted to initially watch it firsthand, eyeballs, and then afterwards break it down what we see and everything like that. And it's funny is for the last movie with F9, I remember I took Doug and I took Phil, aka Big Daddy. And I was sitting there smiling. I was enjoying the introduction of John Cena as Dom's brother. I was enjoying all these. And then when they went to fucking space, I was like, yes! Because they're seeing what are you going to do? Just strap a rocket onto the car and just launch it into space and without no hesitation. That's exactly what we're going to do. And I just remember the best part about it. I think if you go listen to our Fast 9 review, Phil and Big Daddy, the whole movie, they're like, oh, come on. What? And I'm sitting there I'm like a kid. With action movies and stuff. Man, I go here, I'm sitting with my popcorn and I'm eating like this. And I'm like, take me away into this journey. And it's funny is when the Fast 9 franchise, the Fast and Furious franchise started. The first one I saw, I was like, okay, that was cool. Second one came out, I saw in theaters. Third one I saw, and that's where I just kind of stopped. So this is kind of my origin of how the Fast and Furious franchise got into my life, rooted into what I like to watch. Fast forward, they made a fourth one with Vin Diesel being back and everything like that. I was like, and Vin Diesel shows up in the end of Tokyo Drift. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, all right, I'm cool with these movies now. I'm done. So fast forward, Fast 5 dropped. And it was on DVD, and Fast 6 was on the horizon. And my brother, the Funky Phantom, a.k.a. part of the 505 Boys, he's like, yo, let's watch Fast 5. Fast 5, I was like, I haven't even seen 4 or Fast and Furious. I was like, I haven't seen that one. And he goes, no, this one's really good. Rock's introduced into this universe as Hobbs and on this and that. I was like, I was like, well, let's watch Fast and Furious first. Watched it. I was like, whoa. All right, maybe a little bit of storytelling here, And then I was like, okay. Then I watched Fast 5. It's about the heist and stuff like that. And that's where I was like, oh, all right. And I really fell in love with the Hobbs character. Everyone, Brian, all are breaking down to everything. And then I was like, all right. Then I went and binged up to Tokyo Drift and we watched Fast and Furious, and we watched Fast 5. I was like, all right. Then we went and watched Fast 6. Hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. I was in. And since then, I've been a fan every time a new Fast movie comes out. This is supposedly the first of the last, because it's supposed to be done in 2 parts. And I know that Jason Mamoa is in this. I saw the teaser trailer there where they're all getting out of the car. Brie Larson's added to the cast. Cena's coming back. Jason Statham's coming back because of the last movie. It was just one of those things where like I was thinking about this, and I've been looking online, and then they showed the poster with Dom and the cross and everything like that, and I was like, oh, I can't wait, I'm excited to see this trailer. I'm excited just because this is I have this universe in my head, and the Fast and Furious franchise has grown deep into my tissue of my fandom of this franchise. Like, I have Dom's Charger up there, I believe. Yeah, it's Optimus Prime is right by it, and that's the crossover I'm waiting for. Fast and Furious meets Transformers, Dom, Optimus Prime fighting for the good of mankind and family. So let's get right into it real quick, then we can break it down. All right, let's do this.
I know that this road has been very hard, and yet here you are, building this magnificent family.
What's going on in that head of yours?
Something little piece of it. He said, Dad, they're not afraid of anything. But I am. I'm afraid of losing someone I love.
Alright. Dom's kid's a little bit older.
Dominic Toretto, you're about to learn all about fear. Oh, you built such a beautiful life.
Mamoa's the bad guy.
Love and family.
I never got that chance.
You stole that from me. My future.
Oh. So here's his connections to F5. Oh!
And now, I'm gonna break yours. Piece by piece.
Okay. We got connection to Fast 5. This May.
He's coming for you with everything.
Brie Larson's added to the cast. Hey, Cena, Dom's brother.
One of us might not come back from this. But we have to fight.
We need family, goddamn. Oh, shit. The action's gonna be stupid. I love it.
Never accept death when suffering is owed.
Fuck yeah.
Ain't too many kids playing with us. They belong to no us.
This is set up.
He's trying to tear us apart.
Our situation is fight one. What you gonna do? Fight or run?
Winning used to be about winning. We raced for respect. Today, I raced to stop the bloodbath.
Is that how it's gonna go down?
That's the problem with having such a big family.
Oh, they actually race in the movie?
How do you choose the ones you save? Let's race!
Right. What the fuck is he driving? Jesus. The stadium's back?
You still know how to drive?
On. Oh, gosh.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah, at the end of the last one.
Here we go!
Game recognizes game.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm coming for you, son. You will never be able to break my family.
Hell no. So he takes the helicopters down.
Good morning, sunshine. You gotta be kidding me.
Shit, fuck yeah. The end of the road begins. May 19th, get tickets now! So I dropped the camera. After watching the trailer, I was like, oh shit. Oh man. Fast 10, May 19th. Tickets on sale now. I gotta go get mine. You know what's funny about that is when Fast 9 was coming out, Me and Doug purchased our tickets well in advance, got our tickets for Fast 9, and then COVID hit. Then they pushed the movie back a year. And I thought I exchanged them back. I didn't. I still have them. They're in the steelbook I have over here. And I have the tickets for when we saw Fast 9 in theaters. And I'm going to pre-order my Fast 10 tickets. But man, Dom is now faced with the reality of he has a son, and he says, little B, little Brian said, Daddy has no fear. And he's talking to Letty. And Dom is now, he says the biggest thing he's afraid of is losing his family. And family, and what's funny is, like, as we all joke, family is such a cliche word in the franchise itself, but it holds a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And with these characters, like, we've been building this thing since the first one, and ever since we lost Paul Walker and stuff like that, when Paul Walker passed, it was kind of like, and they're keeping, and then the last movie, they're like, oh, Brian should be coming, and they show his car roll up, and they kind of just cut. And so I'm wondering, since this is it, this is the finale, this is where we're going from here, because I know we're supposed to get this one and one more. That's what they've been talking about. If this one will be like a cliffhanger at the end, where Momoa's character, who has a tie to Fast 5, that family they robbed, the bank and everything, him and Dom and Brian, the heist they got away with, it's really, oh man, there's so many possibilities. Like when Momoa's character, I tried to see what his name was. It just said villain. I was just like, okay. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with that. And he's a little flamboyant, and he's Jason Momoa over the top, dressing in cool clothes. I'm just like, all right, I'm with this. We had Cypher as a villain. Hell, we had Jacob, John Cena's character, as the villain in the last one. The last one is like, I'm gonna help out. Now I'm family. And with Charlize Theron's character, Cypher, and now she's helping the Torettos and stuff like that. So I always like there's some form of redemption in a character, like Jason Statham's character. He went after and killed Han. Then they went after Jason Statham, and then Jason Statham, his character Shaw kind of has redemption in himself. He's still an asshole, and he's teaming up with Han. It's like, yo, bro, did you just kill me? But they're gonna team up in this movie, and I was like, oh, all right, well, I guess so, And I was looking at the cast listing, and I was going down and seeing Eva Mendes' character from Too Fast, Too Furious, and I saw Gal Gadot's character, Giselle. I was like, another person back from the dead. I was like, yeah, there's things to play with there. But Twinkie, Bow Wow's character from Tokyo Drift, was in the last one. With Shaw. No, not Shaw. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes just because trying to just get everyone's name inside my head. Where's it at? Oh, yeah, Sean. No, it's Sean. Sean, not Shaw. Sean's character, the one that was the main character in the Tokyo Drift. Then Dom meets him at the end, and then we regain with Sean and Twinkie's characters in the last movie, where they helped him build the rockets to shoot off Ludacris and Tyrese into space. Tej and where's it at? Roman. And, it's just crazy. I'm looking at this list. Look, this list itself of just all the cast members. Now you got Brie Larson's character who's added into this. Her name is Tess. We have, and it was funny, is like Kurt Russell's character, Mr. Nobody, has became really fun in this. And I remember in the last movie, what I really like is like the Toretto family, the family itself has become the fucking Avengers of this universe. Like, Mr. Nobody went missing in the last one, and they had to go find this plane, and they're like, yeah, and they all get in the plane. And in that moment, I was like, they are the Avengers of this world, of this universe. And Dom can keep a white shirt, clean the entire time while things are blowing up. It looks like we're going to see some crazy shit. That scene with with Dom backing out, then with the helicopters, and then I was like, when he crashed out, I was like, oh my God, let's get crazy, man. It's just, it's just insane. That's what I like about it. It's one of those things like, it's like Tom Cruise in these Mission Impossible movies. He's just like, how much more crazy can we get in these movies? You know, how much more can we just go bananas? And that's what this Fast and franchise series does, because like in the last one, the big one where they jumped the cliff with the car, you know, and live. So, and I can't wait to see what another big stunt in this movie is going to be. CGI or not, they just know how to take it. In the last one, they went to space, and Tej's character and Roman, they're like, yeah, we're gonna crash into the satellite with this car. It's like, why the fuck not? You know, and we have Dom's mom in here, and she's talking about family. She's like, you guys been through so much, and everything on that level, and you know, and it's just like, you really think about it, yeah. And now that we're tying it to other movies, like this movie's tying to Fast 5, I am like, okay, you know, it's one of those things where the you know, the sky's the limit, because you see in the movie, you see in the trailer when they're pulling, when Brian and Dom pulls a safe, Momoa's there. You know, then when the safes hit the car with the family, and then they go, and then Momoa's in the water, and he's like, I'm gonna tear your family apart, you know. And he obviously kidnaps Little B, you know, in the trailer, and so I'm guessing that's gonna be the big like point of, you know, even when we found out Dom had a kid. You know, they keep adding this crazy, like in the last movie when they had the flashback with Jacob and Dom, and now they're tying these stories to, you know, to the fact, to all these other stories inside the movie. Like in the last one, when you got a flashback with Jacob and Dom, and then Dom lost his shit, and this is why he went to jail, you know, and then he raised Jacob, and that's what I think that was my favorite part of this trailer, is when Momoa's character is there with Dom, and Dom's like, it's all about racing. You know, ride or die, babies. They're all in the cars. I was just like, I love that racing will always be a factor inside this franchise. That's where it started from. We went from stealing TVs and VCRs and shit like that, and now we're saving the world. And I think they look like they were in Greece. You know, I was just trying to look at the settings. I'm like, once again, we're around the world. We're around the world, saving the world. You know, and I'm hoping at the end we get some statues of the family, because the world could be, you know, it was funny too, it's like, even though the world is going through this shit, it's because of Dom. It usually comes down to, it's because of Dom. Remember when he turned on the family in the Fate of the Furious? It was because he had his kid that he couldn't tell them about. Then in the last one, they had all the shit start, and it was because of Jacob. You know, this one's like, oh shit, Momoa's pissed because of what happened in Fast 5. Now he's going, it literally, he starts it off with like, Dom. As soon as I heard that, I was like, God damn it, Dom, you got a track record like a motherfucker. But I'm ready. Bring it on. I can't wait to see Han, Letty, and Brie Larson's character Tess. I can't wait to see how Mamoa brings to this franchise. Will this movie be a real big cliffhanger? Will this be like, at the end we're gonna be like, oh shit, and Queenie's back, you know, Buddy played by Michael Rooker. And like I said, I'm going off this list that I saw off of IMDb, and I saw Dwayne Johnson. Didn't say Hobbs, but I'm like, is that a big surprise we're going to have? You know, he's going to pull the stick out of his ass and actually, you know, be in this movie. And Gal Gadot's character, Giselle, you know, I really liked her. Eva Mendes, like, the possibilities, though, are endless. That's the crazy thing. The possibilities are fucking endless. So, I'm ready, though. I'm ready. Give me Fast 10 and let me just drive, and it's all about family. Tell me what you thought of the trailer. Tell me, did you like the connection to Fast 5? Now I'm ready to go rewatch these movies again, just so I can get ready and get hyped for it. And maybe I will finish, instead of making it, maybe go revisit my Road to Fast 9. Now make it the Road to Fast 10 and rebuild on that. And if you want to check it out, it's on the playlist. It says Road to F9. So after that though, Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandma. Share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the sexy ninja. And as always, remember, stay sexy, ninjas. Whoop, whoop. Welcome to the wicked shit.